Is it on? Okay. Yeah?
Yes.
Whenever you're ready, yeah?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, and welcome to this 30-minute Pilates class. It's sad that we have to do it like this, but we're gonna work anyways. What you're gonna need for this class is 2 balls, like the blue balls or the orange balls, it doesn't matter. You're gonna need a Pilates ring and the blue foam roller. Yes? So, let's get started. Get into a comfortable position, seated, and close your eyes for a little while. Let's start by focusing on the breath. Deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the mouth. You can maybe even close your eyes if you want to. Just start focusing on your breath. Deeply in and deeply out. Inhale everything very deep through your nose and hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale completely, everything out. Now blink your eyes open and interlace the fingers behind you. Bring both hands on one side and let's rotate the head towards the fingers so we're stretching out the neck. If you want to, you can nod your head to the front and to the back to stretch out your neck. Slowly. And release. Bring them to the other side. And rotate your head towards the hands. So you feel big stretch in your neck. And maybe you want to nod your head this time too. Slowly. Just keep your hands interlaced and push your chest out. Look up to the ceiling. Keep on breathing. And release. Interlace the fingers in front of you and push your upper back to the back. Don't really sink in, but try to maintain a straight spine. And then round it from the upper back. And come back, yes. Let's go to hands and knees. And let's warm up the wrists. So your feet are curled under and your shoulders are right above the wrists. Let's slowly rock forward and back. And a little bit further every time you go, so you really warm up the wrists by stretching them. And then you really warm up the toes by stretching them back. Now, if you want to get a little bit of extra cardio, you can fly up the knees a little bit and go forward and back. And make the motion bigger. You really have to work from your abs then. Let's do 5 more. It's also fine to keep your knees down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's slow down the pace and make big circles all around. Try to make them even bigger every time you go. And don't forget the toes, you're also warming up the toes. Go all the way back, stretch those toes. Let's go the other way. Try to find all the corners of your hands. That's it, and slowly come to center. Push down into your hands and try to lift your hand palms. So this may look like you're doing nothing, but I feel a lot happening in my wrists and in my fingers. So really keep on pushing down from the shoulders and try to lift up the hand palms. So you have two forces going down, and here you're going up. Do this a couple of times. Really push down and push up. Last one. Yes, now change the position of your hands so your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Put the feet down and sit as far as you can onto your feet. Your hand palms can come up, of course. And if you want even more, you can bend one elbow and then the other. Last variation to warm up the wrists. We always do this before we do planks or bikes. It's very important because you don't want to have any injuries on your wrist, because it takes a long time and you cannot train them anymore. So warm up is very important. And let go. Sit down on your feet and open the wrists slowly. And then a little bit faster. Let go and shake loose. Let's come back to hands and knees. Make sure you have a straight spine. Knees are under the hips and wrists are under the shoulders. Let's go for some cats and cows. So breathe in, look up, arch your spine. And breathe everything out. Push your upper back into the sky. Yes, let's breathe in again, arch. And breathe out. Do this a couple of times. Take your own tempo, follow your own breath. And try to go even further every time you do it. Try to create a flow in your body so that you never stop the movement, but you keep on moving all the time. Let's do two more. Last one. And come back to a neutral spine. Let's stretch out the right leg to the back. Try to keep your hips square, so don't open them up, but keep them next to each other. And feel what this does to your body. Try to not arch your back, but keep your abs engaged. And keep your back straight. And put it down. Let's stretch out the left leg. The boxing ball allows it to. And let's put it back down. Easy, right? Now, put the right leg again out and stretch out the left arm. Feel what that does to your body. Don't arch your spine, but try to keep it straight. Your abs are engaged. Belly button to your lower back. Now bring your elbow towards your knees and stretch out again. Same principle as in the cats and cows. You push your upper back into the sky and stretch out. That's it. Try to keep on pushing your upper back into the sky when your elbow goes to your knees. That's it. We do 5 more. Breathe out. 3 and 4. Last 3. Last 2. Keep it slow. Last 1, and keep your arm and leg stretched out. Now we're gonna go to the side. And front. And knee in and elbow in and out. And side. That's it. Try to keep on moving slow. And try to keep your back straight so your abs are really working hard. We do 2 more of these. Last one. And release. Come sit down on your feet and open up the wrists, especially the right wrist. Let's work hard. let's go to the other side. So this time your left leg is going to come out and your right arm. And you're going to bring your elbow towards your knees. And switch out. Now, you can do this very easy by just doing this. And then you're not really working. So try to make like a resistance in your body, like you're moving through oil or through syrup or something. So really work hard from the abs. I'm really flexing my core to make this happen. Make it hard for yourself. Let's do 2 more. Last one, you keep stretched out. Now we're gonna go to the side. So really feel that in your oblique. And back to the side. And back. Your left oblique is working to keep your leg up. You don't have to have your leg super high. Close to the ground is fine too, as long as you feel your left oblique working. Yes? This time we're gonna do it with the elbow to knee for 5 more. That's it. I cannot see you, but I know that you're working and sweating just like us. Last one. And relax. Open the wrists again. Nice work. I'm really sweating. How about you?
Yeah, I think it's very hard.
So let's get the foam roller. And let's go lay down on the back. Put your feet on the foam roller. Your feet are quite close to the butt, so your knees are straight up. And we're going to slowly roll up with our hips and slowly roll down. We only have 30 minutes, so we're starting to work immediately. You feel it in your hamstrings immediately. If you're too far out, then you're not going to feel it as much in your hamstrings as I want you to. So try to keep your feet closer to the glutes and push up and down. Slowly roll up and slowly roll down. Try to go vertebra, vertebra, really rolling down the spine and really use that resistance into your body like before, like you're moving through syrup. That's it. If it gets too much, put the foam roller away and just go with your feet on the ground. We only have 30 minutes, so let's try to use the foam roller. Let's do 5 more like this. Breathe in when you go up and breathe out when you roll down. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, you stay up. Put all the weight in your left foot and your right foot comes up. Your right leg doesn't have to be stretched, it can also be bent. We're gonna go all the way down again and push up. We do 5 of these, so 4. So let's put all the weight in the left foot and the right leg comes up. We're gonna go 4 down again, rolling down and push up, explosively up, slowly down and explosively up. 3 more, roll all the way down and push up. Last 2 and push up. Last 1 and push up. Immediately we switch, put the foot down, the hips stay high. Other side, slowly down, explosively up. That's it. And push. We do 3 more. And push. Last 2. I know it's tough. You got this. Last 1. You stay high. Your foot comes down. You're in this hip bridge again. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk out. Try to walk all the way. If it's not happening, stop at a certain point. But if you can walk out all the way with your hips still up, that's super nice. Then try to walk back, voetje voor voetje, foot by foot. It's really tough. Last one. leg, you're gonna roll all the way down. Grab your knees, lock the ankles together, lift your lower back, and make slow circles with your lower back into the mat. This must feel really nice. If you want to do another stretch for yourself that feels better for your body, you're very welcome to do that, of course. Like Anna, for instance. She's very flexible, so. Okay, let's put the foam roller away. We're gonna warm up. No, it's rolling away. We're gonna warm up the abs. So what you wanna do, you wanna sit straight up. Your legs are straight to the front, or they have a little bend, whatever you like. I like to keep my legs straight. Let's say Anna wants to keep them a little bit bent. And we're gonna roll down all the way. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra. And when we're there, we're gonna roll up. Keep your hands next to each other. Slowly. And stretch over a little bit, a little while. Just to stretch those hamstrings that we worked. And come back to a straight spine. Now breathe out slowly, vertebra by vertebra. You're gonna roll down really slowly so you feel your abs. Arms go overhead. And then slowly, this is the difficult part, you want to stay there for a little bit longer, really slow. And stretch out, that's it. One more time, all the way. Roll all the way down, very slowly. Try to go even slower as before. You really have to work those abs. And again, roll up. And out. The last stretch here. Now come back up, your arms go to the front. What we're gonna do is the same, so rolling down, but we're gonna stop at the point that it's the heaviest for you. So really get those abs burning. Maybe they start shaking. We're gonna stay here for a little while. Maybe you can put your lower back on the mat. Try to go a little bit lower, really feel those abs shaking. Navel in, don't push your belly out, but navel in. Try to keep it. We're gonna bring our left hand overhead. And we stay low. And our right. One more. Left. And right. Last one, come on guys. Maybe even lower. All the way down. So if you did it right, you feel your abs burning right now. If you didn't, don't worry, we have another round. So maybe this time you get it. Move your hips a little bit side to side. I do that naturally, it feels nice. Come back to your breath. And let's slowly roll all the way up. Round two, last round, I promise. So you're gonna roll down and you're gonna stop at the heaviest point. If you cannot stretch your legs, you can bend them, of course. Stop at the heaviest point. Maybe sink a little lower. Really challenge yourself. I'm not there, but I can see everything. And let's get the left hand overhead. The further it goes, the harder it gets. And the right. Last couple of seconds here, left. Slowly. And right. Last one. And right. And roll all the way down, nice. Move your hips side to side. Deep breaths in and out. Now, let's get the balls. You have two balls. You're gonna put one in between your heels and one in your hand. And you're gonna lift your legs and your arms towards the ceiling. Now what you wanna do, you wanna turn out your legs a little bit so your knees are pointing towards the sides. And you wanna bring the balls down and up. So your legs have this frog position, down and up. Really push your lower back into the mat and move slowly. I know this is not heavy at all, but try to make it heavy for yourself. So really flex your abs. And move with control. We want to have control over our body. We want to think exactly what we do and also do that, of course. Flex your abs even more when you push out. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Is your lower back still in the mat? Last 1. We stay up. Your knees go to tabletop. Your legs are still open. And what we're gonna do, you bring your arms overhead and back. And then you stretch out your legs and back. That's it. Arms and back. And legs and back. Don't lose the ball. And back. And stretch. And back. If you want to crunch up a little bit, then you can to make it heavier for the abs. But keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. And let's try to move the legs and the arms together. So stretch out both sides and back. And stretch and back. The lower you stretch out your legs, the heavier it gets. I'm challenged here with the boxing ball. But keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. If you feel that you're losing your grip with your lower back, don't put your legs so low. Okay? That's it, guys. 4 more. Last 3. Challenge yourself. Last 2. Last 1. Yes, stretch your arms and legs out again. We're not quite done. What we're gonna do, we're gonna move side to side with the balls, but opposite from each other. So the legs go to the left, the arms go to the right, and then you switch. You don't have to go super far, as long as you feel it in your obliques and in your abs. And it's okay to struggle a little bit. Maybe you fall. That's super fine. Just get back into it. Like me. It is tough. But you got this. That's it. Beautiful, Anna. Last 5. Last 4. That's it. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Yes. Throw away the balls. You don't need them anymore. Let's come to hands and knees. I'm sweating. Are you sweating?
No, I'm super human.
Yeah. Okay. And let's straighten out one leg and then the other. Let's go to a high plank. Now in this high plank we're gonna do a little bit different. You're gonna wanna bring your hips as high as your shoulders. So a little bit higher than you used to. Make sure, by the way, that your wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Your hips are not low, but shoulder height. We're gonna go for slow mountain climbers. So let's put the left knee in and stretch, and erect. So what I want you to accomplish in these slow mountain climbers is not to lose your hips down. So really keep them shoulder height. And if it's too heavy, put your knees down like Anna is doing. Super fine like that too. So really only the leg is moving in and out. You don't want to bounce. Really keep your abs engaged. This is super hard for my abs. So try to find that point where you really feel it in your abs. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And put the knees down. Short child's pose if you want to, or take a stretch that you like to come back to your breath. Maybe take a sip of water if you want. We're almost there. Let's go back when you're ready. Onto hands and knees. Curl the toes under and push the hips up into a down dog or a pike. And let's slowly move to a high plank. Again with the resistance, we're using a lot of resistance in our own body. Again to pike. And again to plank. Now you can do this really easy, like a stretch, but that's not what we're aiming for. We really want to have a lot of resistance. Push from the hands, push from the fingers, from the toes, and then back to high plank from your abs. So really make it hard for yourself. Really make yourself sweat. Keep on breathing. Next time you're in a high plank, you're gonna lift your right hand up. Keep your hips straight. And high plank left arm. That's it. And the goal is to keep your hips as still as possible. Now the right leg. Sorry for the leg. Pike. Resistance, left leg. That's it. And if you really want to challenge yourself, maybe your left arm and your right leg goes up at the same time, like Superman. And back. And switch. If not, you just do the arms and legs separate from each other. It's also perfectly fine. We do 2 more each side. That's it, beautiful, Anna. Nice. Perfect. Last one. And relax. Cool, good you guys. Let's go to the back. Lay down on the back, get your Pilates ring. And put it somewhere where you can grab it. I'm gonna go a little bit to the back. Bring your knees into tabletop. Your right knee is staying. Your left arm is going up, and your left knee is up too. Now, if you want to, you can put your right hand to the side, and we're gonna move the left arm and the left leg down and back. So the right leg is staying. Keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. And straight back into the abs. The lower you stretch out your left leg, the harder it gets. But overall, this is quite easy, so you shouldn't struggle. If you want to, you can stretch out your left leg and move like that. Second variation, remember that. Keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. If you lose the contact, like this for instance, then don't put your leg so low. Yes. Last 2. Last 1. And relax. Okay. Now get your Pilates ring. Put the black handle on your leg and put your right elbow on the other black handle and crunch up a little bit. We're gonna do the same as we just did. So bend your left leg into tabletop and your arm goes to the ceiling. Stretch out and back. So this is harder for your abs. So really keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. Last 5, like this. 4, 3, 2, let's stretch out the leg. And back. That's it. If you don't want to do this, you can just bend your knee back into tabletop. It's perfectly fine too. But let's challenge yourself for last 5, 4, keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. 3, 2, 1, and relax down. That's it. Nice, guys. Put the Pilates ring aside. We're gonna go straight into the other side. So knees into tabletop. Your left arm can go to the back for some balance. We're gonna use the right leg and the right arm. So first, from tabletop and back. This side can feel very different. Keep on pushing your lower back into the mat. So right arm and right leg. Next variation, the stretched one. So stretch your leg. I'm really fighting with this boxing ball. That's okay. That's a challenge. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2. 1. And relax into tabletop. Get the ring. And let's go for the other side. Put the blue of the black handle on your leg and on the elbow. Hand goes to the head. And let's go first from tabletop. Crunch up a little bit, of course. Out and in. Here we go. Really push your lower back into the mat. Contract your abs. This should be hard, guys. So work. Last 5. Like this. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now stretch your leg if you want to for 5 more. 4. 3. That's it, guys. 2. 1. And relax. Nice. Your feet are on the ground, your knees are towards the ceiling, and move your legs from side to side to relax your lower back. We deserve the rest. That was the toughest exercise, you guys. Now we're gonna go into a stretch. So let's get ready. Find your way into stillness. And let's roll. Okay, I'm gonna check. Let's have a short stretch. Let's get the arms up. Breathe in, grow. And breathe out. You can keep your legs straight or a little bend in the knees. And really relax. We've all worked super hard. So give yourself that moment of rest, of stretch, to relax. Come back to your breath. Really nice that you joined, guys. I hope soon we're gonna meet in real life again. But for now, this is nice too. And let's slowly roll up. Yes, that's it, guys. I applaud you. Really nice done, Anna. And yeah, hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you. Bye.